Hey everybody, it's Steve with Real Progressives, and scouring the news today and checking out the Green Party convention and the different speakers they've had, and realizing that there are still a great many older progressives who bought into the Ralph Nader Effect. They bought into the idea that somehow or another Ralph Nader stole the election from Al Gore, when in reality it was never Ralph Nader that had anything to do with Al Gore losing. And I'm watching. You would expect a huge bump of revolutionary Bernie supporters piling on to Jill Stein. You would think that they would be all over this. But for some reason, we're seeing that's not happening completely. Or let's put it this way. The same bullshit polls that monitored us as Bernie supporters are now showing that Jill has not received hardly any bump. She's at 6% in one of the polls. She's at 5% in another poll. You would expect to see her way, 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 way up comparative to that. But no. What they're saying is that people are when they're being questioned, they're afraid that they're going to give the election to Donald Trump by supporting Jill Stein. Now, not everybody's built to be a revolutionary, and not everybody's built to really care about politics deep enough to understand the ramifications of inaction. But let me tell you, for those people, and revolutionary friends, real progressives, I'm probably not talking to you in particular right now. But for those people who are thimble deep in their knowledge of politics, who are, easily frightened, if you're in a state that goes red no matter what, or if you're in a state that goes blue no matter what, you have a responsibility, in my opinion, to support Jill Stein, whether you know who she is or not at this point. It's time for you to get to know who she is. It's time for us to help you learn who she is. But you really need to understand that Jill Stein is a real progressive. And by enabling a third party, a left-wing third party, to get enough votes that they get up on the debate stage to keep our issues alive, should matter to you. It should matter very much to you. To help them get on the debate stage and matching funds in 2020 should matter very much to you. You're not throwing away your vote. You are helping immeasurably. Let's say you still are a closet Hillary supporter. And let's say you know that Hillary is going to win your state, or Donald Trump is going to win your state, no matter what. That it's just going to go red. You're not in a battleground state. You're in one of these states that is always red or always blue. You need to vote for Jill Stein so that we can have the competition that we need as American citizens to be a viable economic and political force as we try to make change in this country. I don't agree with you, but I understand your fear. If you're not willing to listen, you're not willing to read the articles we post, you're not willing to pay attention to all the factors that go into this election. If you're just going to be kind of like that shallow, hey man, I'll show up at the voting booth and cast a vote, that's all you're going to do, I'm begging you to consider that there is more to this election than just winning the presidency. There's an awful lot at stake right now. Now, for those of you who are already committed to fighting for Dr. Jill, some of this stuff will come as no surprise to you. Some of this will come as no surprise to even the people that are against it. But the truth of the matter is that the reason why people don't know who the Green Party is because as I scour the news articles, as I dig for videos, as I dig for any information whatsoever, I either find ridiculous Wi-Fi stories meant to scare you out of Dr. Jill, crazy vaccination stories, which, let's be fair, Jill wouldn't be Lord Emperor that she could make an edict that just says, we'll have no more vaccines in this country. That's not what this is about. Stop it, please. I beg you. Come on. You're better than that. No, that's all you'll see about it. Or you'll see somebody else say, well, you know, in order to be a real insurgent party, you got to start at the governor level and you've got to do it at the local level and so on and so forth. Folks, of course you have to do those things. All politics is local. We get it. It's true. They haven't run a rock solid deal here, man. I get it, man. They've got holes in their game and we need to fill them. We need to put our thumb in the dike. We need to help them become solid. That's the only way change is going to happen, because there's no impetus whatsoever for Hillary to do any changing to accommodate the left right now. I'm telling you right now, nothing that you and I want is going to ever come true as long as they know that there's zero competition for them. There's nothing to push them over. Our best chance to do that is to make the Green Party a viable threat. There is no other thing that we've got to us short of pitchforks and torches, right? And I'm not advocating that. I'm telling you we've got other choices. Let's take care of them. So for the shallow, thimble-deep people that, you know, read People magazine for their politics, help us get the Green Party on the ballot, on the debate stage, to provide some competition. For the milquetoast middle that thinks they've got to stop Trump and is going to support Hillary no matter what, there's probably enough of you out there that you can spare some votes for Dr. Jill. There's probably enough of you people that get led around by the nose by propaganda that you can be led around the nose to give a little bit of competition to the establishment by supporting Dr. Jill. And for the rest of you, people like myself, us real progressives, what the heck's wrong with you, man? Get up and help. Start donating, start volunteering, start making phone calls, start sharing posts, start doing some research and providing some information. Look, you're not going to find it in the mainstream media. I'm telling you, I dig, man. That's why I'm doing this live stream right now, because I couldn't find anything, man. How sad is that? No wonder they're not going to get any competition here, right? You're looking at Steve Grumbine, who is, you know, a Democrat, you know, who had been a Democrat, who is telling you to Dem-exit, who is trying to learn more about the Green Party, because I am desperate to lead this revolution. Not myself, but with you all, you know? And there's no information out there worth a damn. Jill was out there every day at those rallies in Philadelphia, hanging out with burners, networking with burners, making friends with burners, being sweet as pie, taking every question we had, sharing, talking, you name it. Yanni Endigo was available, talking to us constantly. Dr. Margaret Flowers was constantly talking to us, whatever we wanted. Hey, you want to talk TPP? I got time for you. Hey, you want to talk about the Green Party and how we can get them on the ballot? I got time for you. They were accessible. They weren't superstars because nobody's paying them any attention. So we have to be the media or it won't happen at all. And as much as I thought burners were sophisticated and awake and everything, I still see people willing to write in Bernie when we've got Jill Stein, who really truly is vying for the spot. She didn't give up. She didn't endorse Hillary. Jill Stein's actively vying for the position. She's actively vying to put a competition against the shill. Competition against the shill. How are you not supporting that? How are you not actively fist in the air supporting that? If for no other reason than just to assist in blocking the coronation. This is not a joke. It only happens if you and I work together. I'm telling you. I'll try and do as many live streams as I can to produce information about the Green Party, Dr. Jill, and the various individuals that are going to be supporting her. Baraka, her vice presidential candidate. Instead of talking about all the stuff he's done, what did they do? They talked about how he gave a tough chin shot to Bernie, hoping that you guys would get put off by it. And sadly, as much talk as you guys have about unplugging from the MSM and all this stuff, you still bought it, damn it. You still bought it. That's a damn shame. That's a shame. You can do better. That's right, you can. I need you to do better than that. These people right now are our only hope at stopping an unrighteous presidency, at blocking a coronation that has been in the works since Bill Clinton left office. Oligarchy 101. It's time for you guys to stop spreading the nonsense about Ralph Nader, the poor guy, man. What a great man. You guys are still mouthing off about how he robbed the wooden man, Al Gore, of the presidency. Grow up, Peter Pan, Count Chocula. Come on. Fight a revolution with me. Stop spreading nonsense. Everything we're talking about is taking on the establishment. It's fighting the establishment. Ralph Nader took on the establishment. And instead of being celebrated, people are blaming him. When Hillary, the same person other people are saying, we got to support, helped W go to Iraq and all the other nonsense that ensued. Think about that. The person you're claiming is going to block Trump, you got to worry about blocking Trump, signed the AUMF for W. You're smarter than that, folks. You're better than that. Damn it, you know more than that. You've ridden along for this entire primary. You know things. And you know people who know things. You know better. So help me, help you, and help Jill Stein. She needs to get up way more than what she's at. 6%? That's a crock of crap, man. Now, I admit it, they're probably still using landlines, contacting the same people that they were contacting, that were still with their rotary dial phone. W, P, A, D, ring, ring, ring. The same people, right? Those same people that, oh, there's a beep on the phone, Charles. What is that? Well, darling, I believe that's call waiting. Oh, hi? Am I voting for Hillary? Yes, I am. That Trump guy's very scary. Okay. Charles, how do I click? Is it click over? Is that the right term? Come on, folks. Come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. So help me be the media. Help get the word out about Jill Stein, because there is nothing, man. Google is a barren wasteland. Hell, even Counterpunch, even Truth Out don't have hardly anything. I mean, you have to dig into these terrible blogs where you've got all the pop-ups and the bad viruses that come off and that take over your phone. Suddenly you're in Google Play getting some video game you didn't want. Or you got some weird picture of some nude man laying on a beach in friggin' karate, something stupid. Come on, man. Help me donate and help me get Jill Stein up on that stage. Anyway, this is Steve with Real Progressives, and I want you guys to live the dream that you have, which is revolution. And the only way we're going to do that, seriously, is to help Jill Stein. It's what we got right now, folks, and it's a good option. It just requires you to shirk and shed the Nader myth. This is Steve Grumbine, hoping you have a wonderful day. And chances are I'll probably live stream again at some point, just because there's no news media out there that's covering stuff. Have a great one.